Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we're going to be building at the end of this, I guess, river junction. River junction? What the hell is that? Fork in the river where the sewage joins back over to the main river. Anyway, it's going to be a sort of, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's going to be a slightly more dense area than what we've been doing. So there's going to be sort of medium-rise buildings. And then we're going to jump into the game. And then I'm thinking maybe we'll explore doing some high-rise buildings right at the point where it sort of all joins together. It might look good, it might look bad, but we'll find out once we try it out. So I thought, because I feel like trains are a very sort of industrial thing. And they look pretty bad when they integrate it into a city poorly, in the sense that, in this case, we're just building a huge trench, which is right next to a river, which also is a really bad idea because that could just flood. But whatever, we're doing it anyway. I thought I'd put this huge trench here with the train running through it, not only because then I can put a bunch of bridges over it, but it also gives us a good separation to have some sweet industrial right along the river, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'm pretty excited for that. So it's going to have really dirty industrial right there. Then the sort of train line almost acts as a bit of a buffer, and then we can have residential and commercial on the other side. So I think it works out pretty well in the end. So I thought we should probably have a main road connection here, joining from our, what is essentially, I guess, our highway connection off to the left there. That sort of main road we built last time. When did we build that? 2 episodes? I don't know. Recently, when we built that, it connects up to the highway. So I figured that was probably a good place to sort of get that all joined. And then a lot of this is just me sort of planning out roads. I'm trying to maximize the zoning while still keeping, obviously, a very industrial kind of layout. It's not very curvy. Most of the roads are pretty angular. And they're pretty much straight roads with different angles to keep it still interesting. So it's not just a flat, plain out grid. Like, we still have angles and different sort of looks about it. So I think that works out quite well. Now, right here, I was trying to get the road like right on top of the quay. I thought that'd be really cool because I wanted zoning still on it. Because if I did an elevated road, I'd be able to put it right on the quay and it'd be fine. But then we wouldn't get zoning. So I had to move it off a little bit, which is a bit of a shame, but it still works. So we got that road right there along the river, which is where we're going to be doing the sort of industrial kind of stuff. And then this whole area we basically just sort of fill up with roads. And it's just going to be a beautiful area to behold, I guess. Now, I'm also... so last time, I think was it last time I showed you the road that I had made? I think so. That's why I didn't do a time lapse, which I'm still working on. And I have plans to make it better because the only problem with it is that, like, it works fine. But my problem is there's no like visual difference between that one and the regular, like the road that I'm using right now, which is the normal road. Like, I can't tell which is the 4-lane road and which is the 2-lane road, which is a bit of an issue, especially if you're like just placing them around the city to not be able to quickly tell. Like, it shouldn't be a massive difference, but I think no, I don't want to put lines on it. I don't know. Does anyone know a good way that I could like have a visual difference between them? I don't want to do a huge overhaul. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal, but what I am doing, as per suggestions from you guys, was, and this is, I don't really understand. I guess, you know what? I guess I know why. I guess because these roads are designed, well, they're made to be industrial roads. I think they're even called industrial roads, if I'm not mistaken, but they have no parking on them. And there's definitely loads of room for parking, but obviously the roads don't have it because you'd have huge trucks driving down them, and you want as much room and enough room to pull over and all that you wouldn't have parking there. But because I'm using these roads all throughout the city and everywhere, it's like we need parking on these roads. It'd be good to just have a bunch of cars lining the roads throughout all the suburbs and that. So I'm going to be adding some parking lanes to the road, or to another road as well, which I think on that one I may actually paint some lines on the road to sort of indicate where the parking lane is, or maybe, no, I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. Like, I'm working on that. It'll happen eventually. I don't know. Maybe it'll never happen. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, last time in Sedona, I was trying to make that road and then it kind of didn't work. But now there's a few more tutorials in that to sort of help with it. Because the issue with the roads is, it seems like a super simple thing, but the way that you have to go about doing it requires so many convoluted processes. Like if you just want to add like a line to a road, like just paint a line on, not even make it a functional lane, just doing that without using, because I don't want to use other assets or other props. Like I don't want to just put props on a road. I want it to actually be on the road texture. Just changing the road texture is so unnecessarily complicated. Like I wish that like it could be so much easier. Anyway, it gets stupidly complicated for something really simple. So that's kind of why I stopped doing it the first time around, because it's like I just don't know how to do it. But then, yeah, there's some new stuff now that should make it a little bit easier. So hopefully we can start seeing some more custom-made roads for this particular city, because it'd be nice, because I like using these roads, but the problem is I can't really use normal roads, because all the normal roads from the game really don't match these at all. Like they just look stupid. So it'd be nice to be able to use, or to be able to make a few custom little roads that sort of match this set that have a different functionality. Maybe even some that have little, I don't know, bushes on it or something as well. Like, I don't know. Dude, I don't know, something like that. It could be useful. So right here, you might have seen I also added new highway connections for the new farm area. And I also added that sort of road that runs parallel alongside the highway that joins up to the existing agricultural area. And I made that like an 80-kilometer-an-hour road, so they can basically get between the two areas pretty quickly. And we also have that highway interchange at the other one, because the one that we have over here is only a half interchange. It only has an entrance and an exit from two of it, like sort of one direction. So they can get onto the highway the other way. Because the problem was we had, like, the thing is, it wasn't really causing traffic, but we had all these like farming trucks, like loads of them driving through all the suburbs, which I guess in a city where we're kind of trying to make it bad, that's probably not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, that's pretty bad. Like you don't want to purposefully direct all the trucks through a neighborhood. And it was kind of dumb the way they were doing it, so I changed it up. Right, so I put, yeah, this is where I did 2 garbage incineration plants right here on the river, and then I actually put two sewage outflow pipes, sort of looking like they're coming out of the garbage processing plants. So you can imagine the burning of the garbage, and then the sludge. They just need to extract the sludge out of the plants as well, and that goes right in the river, and it's like right by all this sort of where these houses are. And I guess the problem, there is a slight problem. The what do you call it? The garbage incineration plants. I completely forgot what it's called for a second. They actually have a pretty wide range of pollution, so it does stretch quite far over the other side. So I do actually have to move some of the houses that we have there, and I turn it into commercial and I think office space instead, because they don't get affected by ground pollution, which is all good. But yeah, the residential is slightly in the way. Now right here is I wanted to continue the passenger train line through this area, and I thought it'd actually be kind of cool to just have it running through this sort of, I guess you could call it like an inner city suburb. Like it's going to be right by some high density areas. So I figured let's just get the train line running straight through here. I have a pathway next to the train so that people can still get around. And it looks really dirty as well. Like it just doesn't look good. Like it doesn't look good in the good way. So we have this train line that's going to branch off through this way. And then we're going to have a train station down here to sort of connect this whole area as well. And so at the moment, I'm thinking of this area as our current downtown. That doesn't mean that it's going to be the downtown, but of what we're currently building, this is going to be the most densely populated and densely built up area. So this is in a way a sort of central station, but not really. But like, you know, I'm using this station here as the one that's going to accept regional trains, and I turned it off on the other station, so all regional trains will go to this station, then you can get on the train and sort of transfer through the city that way if you would like to. And that's how it's going to work. Now, so I was just trying to figure, because after deciding that, I was like, okay, well, I need regional trains to be able to join to this, because they actually can't come from the other direction. So I was trying to figure it out, because we have to get the rail through this area here while still maintaining having roads on the ground. Because you saw I tried to like elevate the road, but then I was like, well, then we have this huge road that doesn't actually have anything on it, and it's just going to be kind of useless. So I was like, okay, we can sort of compromise between the two, have the rail slightly sunken down and then the road slightly raised up, and then that should work out. Like some of the curves on my rail network are probably too tight, realistically speaking, but I was like, yeah, it's City Skylines, you know. Look, we're building scaled cities in this game. Like, there's no way you can build a realistically sized city in this game. I mean, I guess you could if you had a completely flat map and it was huge, and then you just like built it, but it would be so laggy. Anyway, so my point is, I feel like I feel like we can bend the truth. It's fine. I don't think anything really in the city is going to be that realistic anyway. It's stupid. It's such a dumb city. Yeah, so I thought, again, just put some more keys around here. It makes the area look way more sort of, I guess, built up. And it will also allow us, again, to do like sort of roads bridging over that and should hopefully look quite good in the end. So I was just lining that up. And I think these little rail trenches kind of almost look like they have enough room to have a second rail put in them. Like even the other one. Not that I think I will, but there seems to be enough room that if we wanted to, we could, which is good. So if we ever want to expand the rail, add more lines, we might do that. So yeah, here's where I was talking about that pollution spreading way too far and killing people slightly. So yeah. Also, I'm having constant death wave in the city. And I think it's just because I don't have great death care coverage. Like we have enough capacity, but I think because the city is pretty wide and pretty widespread, I think I just needed to put a few more crematoriums around the city. So I actually did that in the end, and I think there's still a big death wave in my city at the moment. We'll see when we get back in the game. But yeah, just zoning a little bit of industrial there, and then through here some residential, a little bit of commercial leading up to that train station there as well, and that all just fills in here. And then when we jump back into the game, into the live game, we have even demand across everything, which is great. So let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, so my plan here now is to actually build out this way a little bit. I don't know if we'll completely finish it off. I mean, probably not. Oh, actually, death is not so bad right now. It's only right there. It used to actually just be everywhere. I think so. I think it's sort of settled down a little bit. The other thing I also did is I actually had to end up raising up this section here. I know I mentioned a few episodes ago I didn't really like the bridge being curved or having elevated intersections. We had to do it here because the problem was with this level junction, now that the fact that we're actually using this rail a lot more, these cars were just never getting through, especially because it's so close together. It just was never happening. So I had to raise it up. So I did that. I also did nothing over there. Actually, one thing I do want to check. So pollution spreading further, because I did zone in on this industry. Pollution is spreading up to there, which is still residential, I believe. I mean, they seem okay. Nah, they seem okay. All right, cool. So we actually have a lot of people using this train line, which I'm really happy for. And oh, actually, that was the other thing. I extended this bus line. So this bus line was the one that used to. So this is the one that went under the sort of where these trains are. Went under here. It used to end here. Just did like a loop and went back. But seeing as we expanded all down here, I actually just extended the bus line out to that rail station, and then it just goes back that way as well. So that's where that goes. And I also don't think I did. I think everything else was in the time lapse, which is good. Oh, actually, no. So this is what I wanted to say. Over here, so you may remember this used to be open and used to join over to this side. And we used to have sewage sort of hanging around here. But what was happening is if you look at the water carefully enough, you can actually see all the water is actually flowing in this way. And what was happening is that sewage was getting further and further and further up here. And you can see even here, like, look at that flow through here. So what's actually happening is because this whole area here is actually enclosed. So basically no water flows this way. And because we're consuming so much water right here, not only, because there's obviously a water source there. So the water source sends water this way and goes in, but we're also sucking up enough water that we're actually sucking in water from the ocean through this way. Because normally it used to flow all out, like this used to just flow out. But we are consuming so much water that we were going to eventually... I did say, oh no, the water's never going to get there. But we were actually going to eventually have that sewage all the way up through here. So I just decided, instead of trying to like move... Because I like where it is. I like it being in that little bay. Instead of trying to, you know, move the water again, because I didn't really want to, I just did a little bit of landscaping, because it means that the sewage can't actually get over to this area. Which I think is fine. I think that's a good solution. Right, so over here, I would like to try and... Well, first of all, actually, we need to do another district, because that one has a high-rise band. This one, I do not want to have a high-rise band. I think maybe the other side of that trench, like this. Just this section, maybe. And everything on this side will be the sort of medium rise. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see how it looks, and we'll sort of go from there. We don't need those roads. I sort of... Oh, we can keep that one. But I would just put those there so I could build the bridge. Now, I think I want this road to actually continue and then probably bridge across, because here is like a really perfect spot for a bridge. So if I do... we're going to have to go up a little higher, obviously. If I do like this... I'll go from a... You know, we'll try to get right on the edge here. So we'll go like here, and then it's going to go across to here. That's not a good look. Oh, that's not even straight. What the hell is that? Okay, let me try and make it roughly look the same size. I think that's about right. And then we're going to select all of this and obviously level it out because that looks dumb. So that'll be like that. That looks all right. I mean, it could really use a little bit of refinement, but whatever. And then over here, we're going to go, no, not go elevated. And then this will come down to here. Pretty good. It could probably be a little bit higher than that actually, because seeing as the land is actually like there and not way lower. So that'll come down here. I wonder if we could get industrial, like a factory under that. Not a factory, a like a warehouse or something under that. That'd be good. This angle is way off for where that road is. I guess if we bring the road in, I don't want to have it like a wiggly road though. I don't want a wiggly puff road. The problem is, as you can see, like where this actually goes, it would have to either be a really sharp turn or we're going to have to adjust it. Try that again, actually. So the road is... you know what? Maybe we do just do that. And then have this come straight along to here. And then I wanted to have another large road here. I don't know if I actually want it to be a physically large road going up this way, because I wanted to actually probably have another highway connection maybe here. Or I guess maybe further back if we can. Actually, that might be a perfect spot for it. And then have that main road sort of filtered down to this main area as well. And then we could even just end up having a intersection here. What if we just did... trying to figure out the best way to do this. Well, I probably wanted to just... well, I don't really want a triangle though, do I? That's the thing. Like I've got to try and... What if we do... I also don't want it to look stupid. Which I'm afraid it's going to look stupid. I'm afraid the current thing I'm doing is going to look terrible. You know what? Let's build this as the main road. And then the main road will actually go this way. Because this should still look okay. That'll come out here. Along here. And you know what? I'll actually build it based off of this. That come up this way. At least until that point. Bring that bit back a little bit. Bring this straight down. To about, maybe about there. And then this can go, no, a little bit further to there. And then what we'll do is we just join this one up to that one, and then it shouldn't look as bad. You know what? I might actually have this come here. Oh yeah, here we go. And then that can be like a grid. Actually, you know what? I might actually... See, can we continue this a little bit? And then have it... come to here, maybe? The amount of times I've rebuilt this is kind of ridiculous, but... Let's go there. And then what if I had this just continue along to there? Now, I want all of this to be the same height as that. Yeah, here we go. So then that will sort of gently slope down here, run along the waterfront, and then this can go straight here. And then that will just go like this. We'll sort of join up to that. And then that heads off out that way. There you go. There's not really any easy way to get to that road over there, though. Because at the moment, if you're coming in this way, you sort of have to go up through here. Chickens is not that bad, actually. It still joins up to the main road. Although it definitely looks like this road should just come through and join up to this. Which maybe I should do. I don't know. See, this is... I also, like I said, throughout the series, I'm not super concerned about the efficiency of these roads. Like, I mean, look how many intersections here. I did actually go through, though. I don't know if it was in the time lapse. I can't remember now. But I did say vehicles can flow through this smoothly without having to stop. And I removed traffic lights on most of these, too. Just because then, at least, like, even though it is a really small intersection, it's actually not that bad. And then these two side roads give way. And then, so this road will continue flowing. So it actually is not that bad. But it does have a lot of intersections. Okay, cool. That took ages just to do roads. To do the main roads anyway. Now, let's go ahead and get... See, the problem with this is to actually get a skyscraper. We are going to need... Let's try like this. I just want to see if we can get some stuff building here. We are going to need to have... Actually, you know what? Maybe we should have... What if we actually get different roads here? Like you come across and then you come to this and then this is like your downtown. But then basically leaving downtown, it just changes out again. So like it's only this area. I don't know. I don't know, but I've done it for now. Okay, then I'm gonna go here. What if I just do like this and have a really tight like block? And that goes there. And then... Can I get these like running right along the... I'm not really sure what that's doing. I'll bring that back a little bit. I don't know if... do these roads like look completely out of place if I use them? Or do we think they're okay? Oh, hang on. I bring this back a little bit. So this is basically what I was doing in the good old time lapse is... messing about with roads. Now, obviously they aren't skyscrapers yet, but the idea is that they will be. And I might actually end up downloading, mods. Probably not Rico. Maybe just like plop the growables or something like that. Just because I don't really want to get stuck into using Rico again, especially when the buildings aren't configured for the amount of people that actually want to work there. Because then you get buildings that use way too many people and it just gets a nightmare. Alright, so this area, you know what? Whoops. Maple Hills. I'm so bad at district names. I never name districts. Alright, so we're going to go city planning, big business benefactor, small business enthusiast. We're also going to go for not a high-rise ban. Of course we don't want to do that. No, probably just those two. Get those going. So they will eventually sort of start rolling in. I wonder if we can just get these all the way up to here. And then hopefully the power should just pass through. I'll do this. And then I don't want this to join up to that because I don't think it needs to. Hang on. To there. I'll just hopefully... Oops. Since I hopefully just move this along to that point. So it's right there. And then... Actually, maybe we could just do a level crossing. Ooh, can we do a level crossing and then it turns into the crap road? And then you're like, boom, in the industrial area. It's like, boom, industrial. Done. That totally works. So you come through this way and then this is just an industrial area. Now, we're having garbage issues here, which is surprising considering we have these the incineration plants right behind them. So my theory is that this road is actually not connected because it doesn't look like it is. Because if it was, they would certainly be able to collect garbage. So that, there you go. Boom. Now, like I said, I wonder if I can get like a factory or something. Not factory. I keep saying factory. Like a warehouse underneath. It'd actually be pretty cool. So I want to do this. I'll build the road. And then we go into here. We use one of these warehouse things. Okay, these are bigger than a... Well, what's this? A warehouse yard. Not a warehouse yard. And then we sort of pull it in. Oh, hang on. I really got to watch out for snapping. Okay, I don't want it to be flooded, obviously. This goes here, and then we're going to go for a rotation. So it's going to go like this. Try to get it underneath, in front of that pillar there. And then I guess I need to get the road. I don't even know if this is a good idea, but... A lot of concrete here that it places, though, is the only problem. So yeah, we could just put it there, probably, the road. Wonder if that would still work. Like if we just sort of snuck into this bit. And then I might need to do some, maybe some landscaping around this to make it look a bit better too. So put that there. Because the other problem is that you can see we've got this huge straight edge there now. Which is not ideal. As far as ideal things go, it is not. Hang on. Oh no, I want the road. Damn you. Road. No, dude. Super annoying. And then that. Okay. What if I just sort of shuffle this in a bit till it doesn't do that? It has to be quite far in though. I just want it underneath it. Why do they have to have such a huge buffer around the buildings? I just think it'd be awesome to have this underneath. Or just some building underneath. I guess not this one. I don't know. We'll have to revisit that. Okay. What are you guys doing? Oh, there's like a really small section of, I'm going to guess, yeah, rail there, which probably was an issue. Also, who built this? I did not build this rail, but that corner there was atrocious. But whatever, anyway. I'm just going to build a bridge. And I'll fix that later. Alright, that I think it was just glitching out because the way that crossing was actually done. There we go. Cool. So that's going to go there. That's coming to life a little bit, which is nice. Let's get another road. Do I want to do like an alleyway road? It's usually pretty good when it comes to filling out areas. It should be pretty good. Okay. I don't know if I want to do any residential here. I'm not really sure yet. But, yeah, a bunch of offices in there. Some commercial there as well. This is like a nice commercial hub. So hopefully we should get some... I mean, here's the thing. If we level up these buildings with more services, we definitely should be good. There's not really even a fire department around here, which is so dumb. Maybe I'll get it up here. No, I don't... See, I don't want it in this actual area, so I might get it over this way. Oh, we've got a tiny little road there. Put that there. That'll make them super happy. Now, the problem with this is it's also going to level up this area. Oh, I don't want ugly white buildings that you get when you level stuff. You know what? I got to be careful. Go away. No, I don't want that yet. Because these buildings at the moment, they're even still pretty damn colorful. But if we level them up all the way, then they end up looking bright white. And I hate that so much. So, I guess for now, if we just sort of stick with this... we'll figure out the rest later. We'll figure out how to do the rest later. Okay, so actually, pollution-wise, I don't think the actual industrial zoning pollutes that much, which is good because I would love to do more right here, like right along this area. It'd be so good. I'll zone in more here too if we probably build the key all the way around. Okay, then this side, I guess I might do a road. I guess here's where I'll connect on this side, but not that side. Oh, whoops. That's not even the right road that I wanted. So here, and then this can go to that point, maybe. Because at this point, we're starting to get very close to the water, so we'll do that. This water is far too clean. We're going to have to do something about that. And then this can go here, and then... maybe we can do something here. Hang on. If we bring this down here... obviously, I'll slope that down properly. Can we please just get a warehouse? Oh, that fits. But does it... really ruins the other side, though, doesn't it? But it's such like a good spot for, like... storage facilities and all that kind of stuff. Might be able to... that one's not as bad. You don't see as much, especially if we put some... like some stuff there. I don't know, like rocks or something. It might not look as bad. It's so close to being good. It's so close to being good. Why can't you just be good? I'll put it there for now. And then this can come down. Because that's a little steep. Alright, so this is going to be stored resources. I just did goods on the other one. Like, because I feel like that would probably be useful for local businesses. I don't know if that's true. Because this is just a goods thing as well. There's nothing there, but whatever. Oh, that's nice. It's too colorful. Like, why is this stuff so colorful? All right, then I might get some offices here, which is probably going to ruin the landscape as well. And then through this area. Actually, I wonder if we could get... Hang on. Do we have like a... What do we have? Where are those? Statue of Wealth. Can we do a Statue of Wealth right here? Or should we do Statue of Industry? I mean, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Is this too big, though? Although it might level up some stuff. I mean, it is way too big. Like, that is a huge... This statue is like... That's like a Statue of Liberty size statue. That's too big. Like, for what... It's just too much. It's too much. What about a... No. What about a... What about a friendly neighborhood park? No, I don't want a friendly neighborhood. I guess we could do some of these. We could do a transport tower or something. Let me put it here. What does that look like? Looks too clean. Like, it looks too good. It's too good for our city. We don't deserve that. Is there something that looks gross? Oh, where's that oppression office? Can I use that? Where is that? Is it it's in here somewhere. Oh, this one. But it's not like a skyscraper, though. I really need some skyscrapers. Maybe we should download old school unique buildings before, like, Rico existed. That'd work. We got stadium. We got these things. We got... What's this? Fantastic fountain. I just wanted something at the end of the road, because I think it'd be pretty cool. That's a bit big. What about the Locomotive Museum? Actually, that could probably go over here somewhere. Because near railways, it makes... Actually, what about over here? Wait, over here, where we have this huge rail yard. If I can put it like here, next to it, turn that into a road, that'd be pretty good. Okay, I'm getting completely sidetracked, but also I think this would be a good idea. But also, I think it's a good idea. Did I ever show you guys that I put a pathway under those rail? I can't remember. Because that's just a regular pathway that is dragged through the rail. You normally can't do that, but I was like, you know, in this city, like, if you can have a level road crossing, why can't you have a level footpath crossing? Okay, so that's going to go here. You know what? I'll build the thing first. So where was that? It's in here somewhere. Is it? Doomsday Vault. Okay, well, I don't want that. Ultimate recycling plant. Ew. Gross. Why would I want that? Okay, so that's going to go... I'll move it up this way a little bit so it's like... So we can sort of fit the road around. Because I need to connect it over there. Back to about there. And then... Should we just do a little curve like that? And then I can go here. And then can we do like a tiny little curve? Can. So it goes there, it goes to the Railway Museum or whatever it is. Locomotive Halls. What does this pathway do? Nothing. It goes underneath and does nothing. Okay. I think that used to join to the road, which no longer exists. So then this should, I mean, I don't need that power. What am I doing? I don't need this power line anymore. So this pathway should hopefully just... Whoa! Connect right here. If we just do that, that should allow people to walk to this. Kind of wish I didn't remove that road now, because that's going to remove the zoning that we had there, but... So I'll put that to there, and then we can sort of just zone up to that. Okay, so that... it's like a little railway museum thing, which I think looks really good next to rails. So, and it also seems to make sense. So, yeah. There you go. Water. Also, it would probably make them happy having that there. Maybe not. It might be loud. Whatever. Okay, back over here. Yeah, it's not particularly high density. Like, this is more high density, I swear, than this. That's why we might need to like look into this a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. What about I do want to put something here though. A mall. What about what's this? Climate research station. Ew. I want to research climate. There's too many trees. There's too many trees. I don't like it. Why are there so many trees on these things? Like the plazas look alright. Maybe we should just do one of those, like the Lazarette Plaza or something. How about that? This looks okay. We'll just get it sort of in the middle-ish. So it's just at the end of that road. Not bad. And we'll just smatter buildings around it. Still got commercial demand, so that's good. So we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And then I get some waterfront offices. We definitely should get some public transport through this area for sure. Let's get industrial there. Just in this little section. Did I not water pipe that? I thought I did. No, clearly did not. There you go. Okay, so this area is not like the downtown, like I said. I mean, it might be. Maybe this is all we'll ever do. Who knows? But it's going to be a downtown for now. Also, yeah, I don't know how good this road will be for traversing this area, but... And then eventually this road will go out this way. So then we effectively have these sort of 3 large roads leading down to this area. It's okay. So we have the train station over there. So I guess from that point, I do want to do a subway as well at some point. So we have a bunch of buses out this area, which is pretty well covered. This area is not so well covered. Downtown's not really either, but it's sort of coming together. I think if we get a cool subway system going soon, we seem to have the money now anyway. We've got like 4.3 million, so I don't think we're worrying about that too much. Ooh, I wonder if we can get, how big a medium warehouse? What if we just get like a warehouse somewhere down here? Just in the middle. I feel like this is the kind of city that would just have like a warehouse in the middle of it, you know? Just like a giant warehouse. This is going to be a balanced animal plain timber. It can be... we need to go develop our industries more because we've not really done that much. This can be a glass warehouse. Just says glass in it. There you go. What about the giant? Where's that giant one? This is the giant one. Large warehouse. Yes. I don't know if I want it. I don't want it sitting right on this road. I would love it to just be in the middle of an area though. Just a warehouse. Maybe we could do warehouses here actually as well. Like this area here seems to be pretty good for it because there's nothing really going on here. And I don't think I'd really want to zone anything else here. It could either be industrial or... or that'd be it. Or that's it. You know what? I need to move this back a little bit so I don't destroy it. This is going to come out here. And then maybe have it just go like that. And then that should still be joined. Should be good. Yeah, so people do walk across this. I don't know how much regard they have for trains, but it doesn't seem to be an issue, so whatever. Is that bridge not even? Because that's annoying. Might be, I can't really... Oh no, definitely wasn't. So it might be, I couldn't really tell. Alright, so then I was seeing it. Maybe we could get the giant warehouse here. Wait, which way does it face? So it goes on the roadside like that, so we don't have to have a road going up. Okay, I might need to move by that. So after all that, I just need to redo this again. So we need a road. What if I do a road here? Can I get that warehouse on it? Ooh. Oh. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I wouldn't mind, actually, if we can just adjust this. Slide it in a little further, because then we can get a road still coming past here. Maybe do a tunnel, or maybe just some more industrial back here or something. Just some stuff around the area. Okay, so then, like I said, get a road... Okay, I need to turn off snapping here. How do I want to do this? Probably just down the side of the building. Like that. And then... probably want to just attach it to this road. This whole area is a bit of a schmozzle. So that'll come around like that. That'll join there. Sure, I think it's interesting at least. There you go. Then this... is gonna be, I guess maybe it could be like ore. Oh, something. What do the ore industry produce, actually? What does it make? I don't even know what it does. What does this do? Why do I still see zoning everywhere? Ore industry, main building, sand storage. So we make metals. We could have a metal thing here. And then if we did a tunnel, that would be pretty good. Metals. There you go. Huge metal warehouse right here. Because why not? Maybe we should do a tunnel here. I got really distracted. Like, I was about to stop recording. That didn't end up happening. So we can do that. Because then you can also go this way. And some cars might actually use this to sort of get out that way rather than going through this whole busy area. There we go. How about that? Beautiful. Use my warehouse, damn it. Oh, they are. 1% full. Sweet! Alright. Alright, I'm going to leave this part here. So, comment suggestions down below, as per usual. Next time, I don't know what we'll do, so feel free to suggest for that too. Maybe we oh my god. Why is everyone using this road? We got like a main road there. I guess a lot of them are going to these damn silos. Maybe we should spread those silos out. They're literally all going to the stupid silos. Yeah, I've sort of clumped them all together. I mean, look, that's my fault. Anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day.